This is a die we're going to use for the isolating the mass for the chili pepper. It's a die I bought years ago. I think it was advertised as a cattail die. At any rate, it never worked for what I needed it for, and it's only recently been uncovered here in the shop, so I thought I'd give it a try for this purpose. We've got the pipe heated, so we'll turn on the machine and try it out. Let's put it in there so I have about a half an inch actually protruding beyond the die cavity. So this is the result of the power hammered die work. I put about 3/4 of an inch of this beyond the back part of the die cavity, and the ideal distance is probably just to leave like a 3/8 inch piece of extra material. That's going to be folded back and will be the little cap at the end of the chili pepper. This will be the tip end, and I'll trim this with a bandsaw, and I'll cut this down with a bandsaw, and then I'll probably just put a little MIG tack in the end of the hole so that I have a closed end hollow form to work with. That's going to be a little bit easier to get an even taper when we try to draw out the chili body. I'm going to use this little handy tool. I'm not sure what it's called, but some sort of a vice assistant. And it's a couple of pieces of angle that are held together with these straps so that you're not always hunting for one half or the other. And it helps hold round, square hex better than what the vice is designed more for, which is flat stock. And I can put that in there, leave myself enough working room, lock it up, and I'm ready to go with the torch work. I'm going to use a small ball hammer to begin. Then I'll switch to 1 pound ball peen. that's as far as I'll try to go at this stage. I could leave it at that, but I'm going to do one more process in case somebody's interested in gas welding. So I turned down to a reducing flame. And just melt that MIG bead down. Put a little jog in the stem. Then we'll be ready to go back to the coal fire, draw out the tip. So this is a standard taper die used for a lot of things, various kinds of decorative chain, S6, so forth. Anything that needs to have a very similar length and progression of the taper. And it can be used to start the taper in various size stock. Mostly it's a 1/2 inch and under, but I'm going to try it on this chili pepper, see if that helps me dry out the tip. I think I can finish the tip a little bit by hand and maybe give it a suggestion of a bit of a double curve. Okay. chili peppers with a 1-inch round structural steel tube